Hello, my name is Peyton. Welcome to my channel. So I was thinking for today's video, we could do like a makeup routine, and I was like, whose makeup routine can I follow? And I was like, I'm gonna follow Freya's guy's makeup routine. But I was scrolling through her YouTube and I couldn't find like a specific video of her routine. So I think I'm gonna follow her clean girl makeup routine and see. Okay, so I have a clean face of no makeup, breaking out a little bit, but it's fine. So Freya starts off with the Watermelon Glow Recipe Toner. I don't have a toner, so I'm just gonna put on, it doesn't look like she puts on a moisturizer, but I'm just gonna put on this bubble moisturizer instead of that. So hair is clipped back, and now let's put on the moisturizer. After skin prep, Freya goes in with primer. I actually don't have any primer either, so we're gonna skip this step. In the video, she uses the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, the blue one, blue or green, whatever color that is, but she uses that one just in case you're wondering. After primer, Freya goes in with skin tint. She uses the one from Ilia. I don't have Ilia. I'm just gonna use this CoverGirl one in the shade 100 Fair. Fine. She just goes in and puts it on her face. I don't have that kind, so I'm just gonna, but it's fine. So next, Freya uses concealer. I'm gonna watch how she does it because it's a specific way. I'm using the Tarte one. I don't.
You said you want to make sure you're focusing on the more inside points of your face. And she used a lot of concealer.
So Freya said that you want to focus on the inside parts of your face when doing concealer. So I'm gonna quickly do it how she does it and then show you. Also, she says she uses the NARS Mini Radiant Creamy Concealer. So this is the layout Freya has. She says she uses a lot of concealer. I don't normally put this much concealer on, so okay, so concealer is all blended in. I don't know how I feel about this much concealer on my face. I'm just not used to seeing my face like this, but yeah. So next for Freya's clean girl routine, whatever, the girl that she's following said to use bronzer. I don't have bronzer, so we're gonna skip this step. But she's using Charlotte Tilbury, the contour wand. Next, Freya goes in with blush. She uses the e.l.f. blush. I don't have that. I have Rare Beauty, so I'm gonna try and use the smallest amount of this that I can. So Freya said to focus it on the high points of your face, so we're gonna do that. It looks like she puts about this much on. Also, her blush is a lot less pigmented than mine, so we're just gonna go with the flow, you know? So the next step is powder. She uses the same one that I have, the Huda Beauty one. You have it in the same shade too. How lovely. I love that.
Ready? Pat, pat, pat. Tap, tap, tap. Pat, pat, pat. Tap, tap, tap. I think I started something there.
Freya says to pat, 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 tap, 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 pat, pat, pat. Okay. She didn't say whether to put it on her forehead or cheeks or chin or whatever. I'm gonna go put a little bit just because I have really oily skin and it will show. Where's my brush? Oh. Blend it out just a little bit because it's looking a little cakey. Goes in with setting spray after setting powder. I normally do my setting spray before, but I use the e.l.f. one. It is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. She uses Charlotte Tilbury. She says to drench your face. Mine is a very heavy one and it comes out in like big squirts, so I'm not going to put as much as she's doing. I'm gonna let it dry before I do anything else. She goes in with a bronzer. I don't know what bronzer this is. I don't know what this one I have either. This looks like this, and it's like that. My bronzer is very orange and very dark, and I put powder over it. She does not, so we're just gonna do as light as I can. I'm just gonna do it like right where she put like the contour like up on her here and like right here, maybe in my nose too. I'm gonna pretend this is like my contour and a little bit on my jaw and like just a little right here, and I'm just blending it out really much. I don't like single, but it's fine. And then I'm gonna put a little bit on my nose, like just like some leftover on my nose, just to kind of give it some dimension. Freya goes in with a powder blush. She uses the Dior one. I don't. I have Tarte, and it's kind of, can't fold it down too much, but it's kind of broken. So we're just to put a little bit on your high cheeks like this. So that's where she put it. I usually do powder blush before powder bronzer slash whatever contour. But yeah, do on both sides of your cheeks, just like elevate it up, not too much because you don't want it to look too pigmented. And for me, that is crazy because I have blush blindness, so I put on a lot of blush. And then she says to put it on the bridge of your nose. I don't normally do this, but hey, it kind of looks good. I kind of like it. So next, Freya goes in with highlighter. So she uses the Rare Beauty, the powder highlighter. I don't have powder. I have liquid. I think she has the exact same shade as me, but powder. Yeah. But she puts it on her cheeks, so I think I'm gonna take like a brush or something, put it on the tip, and then brush it up here on my cheeks. Dab it on the little applicator. Kind of work it out with my hand, and then put it on the cheeks, and just gonna follow the outline of the blush. Ooh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I might have to start wearing this on my cheeks. Oh, it's so pretty. You can't really see it on camera. You might be able to see it a little bit on the side because I have like more light on the side. But it's so pretty. Oh my goodness, I love this highlighter so much. So Freya also puts a little bit on her lip, like right here. I normally don't do that either, but hey. It's like she put some on her nose too, so I'm just gonna do that on my nose. Ooh, so pretty. Freya says that the girl said to use more setting spray. Not a big fan of this, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, so the next step is eyebrows, and Freya said that the girl did not put any gel or any coloring in. I normally don't put gel and coloring, I just brush them, so she just brushes them. An easy way that I do my eyebrows, like to brush them up, because they're kind of crazy, is I taught my little cousin this step too. You just take it and you go up, 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 and I taught her like the kid version, like, because she's little, so I taught her up, 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 and over the rainbow. But I just tell myself to go up, up, and over, up, 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 and over. So I just go up, 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 and over, like that. Okay, so next, Freya goes in with eyeliner, which I don't know where mine is. I'm gonna go find it. I don't know what eyeliner she's using, but I'm using the e.l.f. one. This is my favorite eyeliner. I love it so much. Looks like Freya just goes in with a little wing, like a tiny, like small wing. I actually have a little brush to help me with that. She just uses her finger, but I have a little wing brush, so I'm gonna use that. Oh, that looks good. Wait, actually, I think I did get all that. It's not exactly like hers. Mine is wing is a little bit darker, but it's fine. I'm gonna do that side. So eyeliner is done. They're definitely not twins, more like cousins for sure. Now she does mascara. She didn't even curl her lashes, so I'm not gonna curl mine. We actually used the exact same mascara too, the Rare Beauty one, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. I think Freya did like 3 coats, so we're just gonna do 3 coats and see. Okay, mascara is done. She didn't brush through hers, so I'm not gonna brush through mine either. The next step is lips, and this is the last step. So Freya said that clean girls wear light colors. I don't wear light color lip liner, so I'm just gonna do with the best I have. She uses Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I think this might be a little similar to it. I don't know, but I'm using the LA Colors gel lip liner. Mine's kind of broken. Let's talk about that. It's in the shade Rose All Day. Put on the lightest amount that I can and just blend it out as much as I can. So yeah, I feel like that's a little bit too dark. It's okay, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. Lips are done, and I blended it out the best that I can. She also goes in with a lipstick, so I'm gonna try to find one that's close to her. She uses the MAC matte lipstick in Velvet Teddy. A lot of lippies. Let's see what I can find. This one looks kind of similar to what she used, but I don't think it's the exact color. So we're just gonna go through. Let's see. That might be a little bit too light for my lip liner. This one. That's a little bit, that actually might work because it looks kind of similar to hers, but it might not match my lip liner. So that's too pink, that's too brown, that is red. This is the one I usually use. Let's see. I might have to go with this one because it looks most similar. This Wet n Wild one looks most similar to the one that she had, but it's also this one, but this is a gloss. She used a lipstick, so yeah. I think I'm gonna go with this Wet n Wild one. I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild little soft blur one. I actually love this one so much. It's in the shade Nude for Love. Okay, well, that didn't make it any better, and I feel like it's ruining the whole clean girl look, but we're just gonna see what we can do. Freya said to, that the girl in the video that she's following said, if it's too dark, put a little bit of concealer in the middle of your lips. This is green like concealer lips, but it's fine. We're just gonna go with it. That might have been a little bit too much, but we're just gonna blend it out and see what it looks like. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, ooh. I'm gonna see if I can make it work. It's not looking any better. I got this little brush to help me blend it out, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Blend out the best that I can. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks more like the color of Freya's lips now, but we'll just have to bear with it and see what we got. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like it. It feels weird. She doesn't really care for the concealer lips either. So we're in the same boat. But then she puts setting powder on them, and I've actually heard of this before to like make it stay longer, and it actually works. So that the makeup look is done. Freya does a slick back. I don't know how I feel about doing a slick back. Actually, I think I'll do one just for the look. Freya does a braid. I think I'm gonna do a ponytail. I hate slick backs so much. Oh my gosh. Oh. It's okay. We're fine. You're fine. You're fine, girl. You got this. I'm not gonna use a gel, but I am gonna use like an edge holder. I'm using Kiss Colors and Care. This is my favorite like thing to do for like just like any like flyaways. Okay, the makeup look is all done. What do we think? I don't know how I feel about it. It's kind of growing on me. At first, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I usually wear like a lot darker blush, and like I put eyeliner like on my waterlines, and I just wear like my makeup a lot more like darker, I would guess. But with the slick back and everything, it kind of just like the slick back just like pulls it together. So yeah. I put on some studs because I feel like a clean girl would like wear like studs, and she wouldn't wear like hoopies or like danglies like me. But yeah. You her makeup, and then I'm gonna show you like next to mine. I couldn't find like a good like stopping point where she was like looking straight at the camera, full face, her mouth wasn't open, she wasn't talking. So this is the best I could get. Let me just put my head up. This is what hers looks like, and this is what mine looks like. I think they look actually pretty similar. Sorry, my vanity lights were like reflecting, but I don't know how I feel about this makeup look on me, but she can definitely pull it off for sure, because she can pull off anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had a lot of fun doing this. Definitely stepped out of my comfort zone with this and did makeup that I normally don't do, but it was really fun, and I just love doing it, especially since it was Freya. And also, I just noticed the little Freya Sky watermark down at the bottom of her video. I didn't notice that before. I think I never noticed that, but I love that little detail. Sorry, I get off topic a lot. But if you guys like this, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm just trying to grow my channel out some more. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Have an amazing day.